see a ewojumedi so na or access to a YouTuber. Me patcho bomoden boru mu say data kakra wa ko YouTube see a na yen share video no. Right after that, yene Prophet Telvin AJ Sowa eba betwetwe nkomo na ho behia se obeya so na watie sa enkomodie a eba so yi. You know what I'm saying? Enti join here on YouTube. Who do YouTube I know about Adom 106.3 FM. Obo Adom 106.3 FM na well YouTube wa ba kan ho anafi. Yen share this video. It's quite strange. Say enema ekọ so on internet so na enema ni bi ho a enya internet semu a ebi anka yenhu ebi anka omo eben bi pe nti obi ka kra nya de abagie di ena sese wiase no so se de ba bi adu no enema ni bi we ekọ so abezo AI na we de otimi se enye AI sem bia na branten mi hu se we no se talent o senso juju o se de wan yo odwen ho awonte ase. The guy can actually, you know, pump out, man, let me use that word, pump out water from nimu. As if say, you're connected water hose via shedmua, and na epun suniba. Sa, insuransa. Even if onu musuo one cup be now the show or lungs more baby crowd, throat more baby no puba, sa, some, but we there. The water, you know, keeps coming. And when I say, oh yeah, that is worrying about to say the water hose vision. Hey, now this one be juju or it be God-given talent or it be some. And today, share some video, mommy. Briefly, now fe say them carry two anymore. You share video ni we pa na yene prof so atwetwe enkomo me pa chair Prophet Telvin AJ Sowa. Na yene ono so edin komo here on 106.3 Adom FM. Nti manen koso nda here na mum sabre just take a look at this video. What the video yi mame. Very short. Na wadwen kire e was a video no honet anything by way of, you know, comment no betimi a kire wadwen. Now those days net yes amafo timi ko gigigi no bitimi de ye nema ne ade na could this one be part of those things na a skill ebia wa share them one practice na for some time and now or exhibit it show man for ana say and also kind of much dey no be because the way ensuo no epie ba no anohye papa just take a look at the video na fi one kasa no or adwenche bi e wo ho a na by way of commenting like I said no now this adwenche no e de aba e wo eye dwumadi eso e Adom 106.3 FM on Ghana's that's Ghana's #1 radio station. Me ba chohwe eti abrantie no e na odaso yi o de hwe se de ogina ono no ma o hwe na furu kura yese wanu musu atai ne yamu ama e bia enough on yam na opu ba o so hwe no yamu asa me de bia e kom de wa hu me nso a hu e na hwe esuo na ba na e ba no opu nsuo no ba no de bia wo hye nanim no ahwe bia gu na cheze si anye bia no wa hu bibi se bi pen e wo ba bi ana if you've seen such a thing before obetimi a share with us e wo program no eso enti o de wa join here you know e wo YouTube no obetimi do adwen china ba wa hu bibi sa pen ana what ho abakwasem pen how that thing is done is this something someone can practice for some time and then get it done ana we the July bi wo mu ana said the video no ene down e wo YouTube no so nti abra video no down na aguso e hwe na no na yen fast down Emma EcoBank the Pan African Bank on a schedule ya say nyom na edwagu ni na omo afa ho kanyina na ade and we are so grateful and thankful to EcoBank say now ubetimi akon digital na ade on say conveniently utimi bank wa brown co banking ho enu nti say utua o bills or your transfers out or creative virtual card auto data airtime and they can hunyina no you can do it on the EcoBank mobile app in Pacho Google Play Store and App Store na download the EcoBank mobile app no now also share say for di ujuma EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. It don't na fee account for mother range of products in the amount from mother soap for a refreshing bath to mother ghetto and then mother zone for powerful cleaning. And if you want to keep your hands germ free in so mother hand wash and sanitizer and a beboa war. And yamana usi no ube here mother washing powder and they are improving it with Oxyplus. If you are you poopa. And if there are some tough stains, Mother Renzo ebe handle nina ediamo are available in shops nationwide. Have a refreshing start every day with Mother like no other. And then finally, send my way there. Abusian can say no way. Way a simple and affordable life insurance with an option to save. Pretty simple. And once I'll dial star 165 hash on MTN. Now once wait me, I sign up. Now and why enjoy 19,170 Ghana cedis insurance cover for yourself and then for one family member. It could be your biological mother or father, any of your siblings, and now say any of your children or your spouse. Now, or they not atoso. Na bibi anso etimi akoyi. Nti se unya for bin to so a me se obebreye ka say ya dial star 165 hash ne follow prompt no and do so. Nemum asem nti a wotwam nyana se nye my way a se wa na waka say no way. That's what it is. Afi ekwan mu atene yebema prophet akwaba na fi ya shase edi enkomo here on Adom 106.3 FM, Ghana's #1 radio station. Prof, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I say you share ya check akra.
You share chopa.
Prof grad you say pa me carry akra. Then that means you share ya chepa. All right. Now I hope say bibia ekoyi.
Oh, nyame adom bibia dadi.
Edenyame ase. Atie for mo afa na mo join prophet Telvin J Suwa.
Sabepe.
Ena ene awie yene no etwetwe nkomo na yetane ni hia edi nkomo ane unanse na emu atwe kakra na nyame adom obiebi ne mani so kyerɛ na yenso etimi ahwe ne ama yani ada ho ene nso aye gya ne pese ni hia na ebiebi ne mani so kakra na yehunu we ehunhum asɛm ene yeka enye sɛ ni so bia sa ne ada de antino wonte honhom ne maase a enima ni bi we be wa dwum bibri aje se eheda bompa e ma nyame boa wo sa hiri a so ade a waso be shepa prof mamifa question we di kan maw
all right
na ifa mie nkomo na ni so
sabe pepe
anye bia no se as a prophet uhwem ewiem na ba bia nyame do bedua e o ma ya wo free mu a in the next few years or my Ghana and you to say for the country
in the next few years of my Ghana. Okay.
Say 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years. It's very broad. So I'll just cap it within some few years. Okay. Number one, I would just put about 7 within the line so we can break it down accordingly. Number one, from now to the next 5 years, Ghana is about to see a very huge shift. Now, there are certain things that runs the country, and one thing we have witnessed in the realm of the spirit through the prophetic angle is that number one, when it comes to visa, immigration, and international relations, Ghana will carry a very strong weight. And Jabedru Bibia, Ghana passport to Honoma, you will have value, like a lot of value. Schengen countries, European countries and other Asian countries will give access for Ghana to have free visa. Say Omuntu Kwambra, Omokrono Sumbambe, Juma, so many other things will come up. So that's one thing we have to pay attention to.
Wow.
And big news. So it connects Ghana to the world. That's the first thing you will notice in Ghana within that 5 years. Number two, the second thing, the 4th year from right now, 4 years from now, I need you to calculate it. 4 years
so
from
4
now.
years from now.
Yes, from 4 years from 4 years from now, every farmer in Ghana, everybody that is a farmer is in Ghana, will have more money than every car dealer in the country.
So
Way more money.
Equiafor
just normal.
Dealing in cars.
Yes. Because one bag of cocoa itself will be hitting 5,000, 4,000 something about.
Cocoa here na say a man for say into been kwa person some wide no cocoa to do something else no.
They shouldn't even break one cocoa tree for galamsey because you will waste your energy digging the dirt without any gold. And the cocoa farmers within now to 4 years will carry more money beyond your imagination because Agric is going to take over the world because there is going to be an opening and an investment of trillions of dollars because the West is going to run out of food. America is going to run out of food. Several countries will run out of food. And then, this one I want to tell you people, because in time, what I was looking at is that if we are not careful, what will happen is that for a Greek business before we realize it. And the farms now to be their farms whilst we are living in the same country.
Wow.
So we say body farm now we Chinese farms. Yeah, they'll buy it from all the farmers.
And we don't wake up call at the man.
Exactly. Exactly. So we have to be aware of that because that is very critical, a very important thing that has to be done. So that is the second thing that we have to pay attention to. Aside that, the dollar, dollar and its rates and everything. This is going to be very interesting because a very, very powerful thing that is going to happen. The dollar rate is going to really go down. Like we will be able to own it where we have to own it. You will own the dollar where we have to own it. Because there is a way a Ghana economy is ascending. It's never going to come down again. Spiritually, I saw it because mostly a lot of people say prophets are prophets of doom. But the issue is what we see is what we see. If doom is not coming, we will never say doom. So as I speak to you right now, Ghana is going to turn into a different elevation line. And to kita dollar be and as a bibina, you say you're going to trade in that angle, you're going to lose a lot of that money because something is going to shift in the atmosphere. A shifty penno, and then the fourth thing I would say as well is that I remember one prophecy I said it many years ago. Say me were playing more now me bagana. Me na me from mama me drew baby a me descend, And I mean who say skyscrapers is your big roads and railway systems are so. Now railway systems were carrying cargo, which means cars from the port to that place from Burkina Faso because I mean who say na I'm connecting railway systems from different countries and fa Ghana and the Ghana hub or the port became very busy and almost everything from most of the African countries goes through the Ghana port and the faha na in railway system and I described that thing and that is going to happen. This is the 5-year operation I'm talking to you about. But that will kickstart. Some of it has already begun. Some of it has already begun. I can't just a few of it to kickstart. And once it kickstarts, that 4 years, be ready for that operation. Exactly.
This is serious. But, Prof, with all these things here, you said not just we are actually getting into good times now. But now, no cry presently, no. Oh, shit. Economic indicators near their dinner. They are all singing praises near there. But apart down to the ordinary Ghanaian as well. People are also crying and say, most of the economy is that every banner. A very reflect why I brought Bumamio say, I say they
right. That one I think is that calculations are basically for the politicians to handle. But a banner was reality in time what I was seeing. I remember I said something. Say bedroom baby, food to eat in Ghana, coins. Coins, yeah. That a journey amount for 100 Ghana cedis per plate in it will not exist. Many restaurants that are waiting to sell food higher would all have to drop their food down.
And this will happen.
And you will hear it as a restaurant crisis where many restaurants will have foods and nobody would go into it because everybody will now turn to the natural line where people are having food in abundance because there is a system coming in time that I saw that will change the face of everything. And I saw said development was beyond measure. Now, moving in Ghana was easier. So it was a very massive thing. And I believe that as these things are kicking on, we are definitely going to manifest that reality. Exactly.
Right, Prof. My main question based on all the things that you've heard, from you this afternoon, especially in the next, say, 5 years, or the maximum 5 years, and near my HCD, not just say imuye. Yet we've seen economies a whole elsewhere, a rise, a koye, and then suddenly something will happen.
Okay.
Now a break it say a destroy everything. Now at the end, it looks so promising. No, I feel all the years here in ye. And you be in the next in France, Sabria, Quacopim bears 10 years. No, said the share Tiana as a year rise a corner. Is it going to be stable? And now say be a humuno. Be bet me see because elsewhere because now Crophobi from nowhere enough your more banana yet this what's the word? Destabilize the economy.
Yeah. Basically, there is nothing much like that could take place because once there is a realm in the realm of the spirit, there was something that was arranged in time, and that thing has been dealt with. And I'm community and Kabastam Yaswa a ship, but Namia Domunti Yaswan to me and Yeshi. The plans of the enemy did not succeed until Munimu Gwase. But mainly, what is going to happen is that I said one thing that is very critical in time, that there is just one party ruling the country for 16 years in the timeline. So because it was just one, so because it was just one party ruling the country, it continued the specific line of operation. And Tinyama we start here and we between so once you start here, we between so and then it continued. And there was no break in between the line, so it continued, and that's how come we're able to be elevated into that angle. And
Prof, I would say the all can need not just say blue for you about because say you deal with now a bet twice because it is one party that is ruling and we are twice because it's their own thing there.
Yeah.
And not just
the other side. Okay, let me break it down to you there. Also, the prophecy stated clearly, and each prophecy is a time dimensional operation that God has revealed. I've gone there, I've seen what is happening. And when I looked at the reality of time as the Lord lives, I began to notice that the NDC were ruling for 16 years. And there was nothing that was breaking it.
Wow.
And there was a younger party that came in to contend with the one that was on. Because now things never be here, they are my dear be here former opinion for no be. To understand, say, like the country was going too good that almost I said they were playing with things, they were interfering with things. And that's when a third party kicked in and was able to break the barrier. And that was the only thing that breached the 16 years. And aside that, there was nothing. Aside that, there was an organization via BBC, they wanted to create something spiritually, but that one was many years ago. So we've worked towards it a lot, and then we've dealt with it. Aside that, the country is going to look like a one-party state. And some of these things will come up, some people will be angry with you. But I saw
because a band sounds not quite dangerous and so
they will become like a one-party state for the 16 years I'm talking about. And I said the MPP party was splitted into pieces. And I said this thing like many years ago. Even before Alan Treman Tibet departed, I told you put the date and the moment he would depart is right there. Before that time, everybody was Alan Treman, even the MPP before it departed. And I came and then I put across the Kennedy, Japan, all those situations all around in that angle. And then even some of the fashions that has been formed out of the party, the base and all of those things, I made it very clear. As I speak to you right now, by the grace of God, it's like the division is ongoing, and the most critical shifts are in time. When I observed it, I started laughing because initially I was like, okay, this man is, I don't see anything with him, he's not going anywhere. Because they asked me a question, maybe some say, now we obey then, and I'm saying, we won't go, like, a very important matter for me. But later, I was just there and I saw a revelation about him. So I was checking through time that what could be the possibility of this opening. And I mean, who say, Afenyo marking, honorable Afenyo marking. I don't know what it is. Is it a minority leader? Minority leader. More for person, more for politics, or more kind of micro minority. That's the funny one. And, and I mean, who say, the star of the presidency has left Baumia, Honorable Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, His Excellency, that's a former Vice President, and I bet to Afenyo Markinso.
Really?
Yes.
But also in recent times, I mean, someone was interviewing him. The person made mention of that. He was like, "Hey, don't go there." Or say, or no,
Also. It is the future is very interesting. That once you admit that you want to become, then there's problems.
Sure.
Do not swing at the king and miss. That's the principle. So we ultimately ND or in kind, because you may be the minority leader at this moment, but don't know the head of the party because he's the flag bearer. So one say now believe you say you have a presidential ambition, they will start sabotaging you. And then I'll be to me born a presidential ambition clearly. Now if you do be no more chiche appointment as a bow be crying to change. The reason is because the person sees say crama non ka in the scene show or approve it. So basically that's how these things do work. And sometimes it's because the people are very careful, but in time spiritually, and these are spiritual matters in time that I'm looking at and I'm seeing I bet on it so. Yes. It is on him. So you're the next president of the next presidential candidate. Let me not go far ahead of myself. The next presidential candidate or the flag bearer that will stand and contend within that party is Afenyo Mankin. He will carry the heaviest weight they have never seen before. Exactly. So that's what I have seen in time, basically. And I don't understand why anytime I look at, because I love him a lot, but anytime like I don't see him with the thing. So I was like, okay, I mean, let's put it aside then. Where the future is going is what I'm looking at.
Right.
Media, when I tell you say, who becomes the next president or any other thing, I don't know whether you like it, you believe it, you don't accept it or not, it will be your reality. You will live in it. So that's how it is.
Prof, with that being said, almost so they are, trying to keep the house in order near there, so that come 2028, won't be me IEBB.
Right.
They are very hopeful.
Right.
Now, so we need, is there something that can be done? I bet me, Asisa, what you've seen.
What I have seen. Basically, when it comes to the 16 years, there's only one thing that broke it, which has to do with the young Plumoro that broke through the 16-year pattern. Once that person is not active within that reality, the 16 years will continue for NDC permanently without because it was left with 4 years after 12 years. That 4 years was the main problem. Now, last 4 years never completed 16 years now. Then the young Plumo comes in. But then in that context, I always say that so there's no need for panic. If the 16 years has to be fulfilled, it will be fulfilled because that thing can be dealt with. And if the person that is strong enough stands in, they will be able to break through within that system. Wow. When that time comes. So at the end of the day, that's how it is. So that's the only bit of time that I am saying, say, in that 16 years pattern, it was broken by a young Plumo. And in prophetic, people can replace things. The event will okay, but we can change the characters in the event. That one is there. But the 16 years is firm and going.
All right.
And that's it. And as I always say, and there it is your reality. We'll live in it. So maybe in the next 8 years, we'll come here talk about the same story whilst we continue the 16 years.
Maybe I call back to the continuity. Yes, 16 years never twice for one party now, and never be called ye because a say, yeah, we build on we build. Based on that, share the current president.
Right.
One make a lot of promises. Any idea say, Nina Bemua and Kebebwine, and then you are telling us that the future looks good near there. And you be in the next few years, I can't no name for him to finish his term. In the spiritual realms, I do bet me achieve a greater percentage of the promises I want make it to Ghana for. And now a beer or more a beba a bet was no a bit me yes, I am an arma and Yamaku.
Yeah, in time when I looked at certain things, basically this was prophesied way before the 2024 election. I made it very clear that there are certain changes because Ghana is about to enter into a stage of rebirth. which means there's not a reset. They use the word reset, but the country is about to be reborn. There are certain things we used to know that is about to change. Certain pathways we used to know that is about to change. So many promises now are making basically on the political angle. I don't know, president or any promises. So I would want that one. I would admonish him to keep his side of the bargain. That is his side. But basically, what I see here from now, by the time he gets out from that seat, there are so many things that you will see happening. I don't know what, honestly, I don't know their manifesto. I don't go into those things. Because when you go in there, it becomes like you know what is happening, then you talk about it. But I know exactly what is happening in time as I see. The country is going to change in ways we cannot imagine. And when it comes to even movement and everything, agriculture, the gold and everything, so many things will be hit. So prepare yourself. And then yes, mainly to, basically I know because the way Future Now was going, it meant that something good happened. He moved something and he may have kept some things. Yeah. I believe strongly.
Now, Prof, shifting the kakra. Now, mostly, on my be koso and I be jumaku be koso. It be bampo ba individually. You be tumpon there, and then from nowhere there can be an attack.
Right.
On that country or firm or that personality.
Right.
Now, fina the oyinina assign perform beam. Those attacks, no, the physical ones are very much aware of. Sometimes and tokwan money are there will be any brew no sometimes you can see it coming and then you plan, say, okay, in case any minute want to do this, we also do this.
Right.
Be a chronic countries, queen. Now, almost the interceptors be a bar, will be a Thomas, I cry, to be going watching. They prepared for that. But when it comes to spiritual attacks, you
don't see it coming.
You see that
thing by surprise.
Now, spiritually, those attacks, see then a banner say anka o man bi tumpon ana bia obi konanim e bi kwan say president bi abana ka obon homodin bi and then spiritual attack be from somewhere and then boom na suddenly be asasa.
Now shut it down. On say the life of man is warfare. So life is a battle between spiritual angles before you go to the battlefield to fight. The Sun Tzu said, he who wins the war in the temple before going to the field to fight, he will win. Which simply means that you win inside the temple, which means the Chinese warlords understood that in order for you to win a war spiritually, you have to conquer first.
Yeah.
Then when you go out, you can win. So spiritually, it's a contention. There is another side of the occasion. There's another party. There are other people. There are other businesses that want to manipulate the operation. And then there is the international world that want to keep you where you are so they can rule the country continually. So definitely there will be certain spiritual manipulations. But then as the Lord lives, no one say, so we are standing in the gap and praying and pushing so that certain strange things does not happen. Because as I was speaking to you in time, I said this 2 years ago, that in this country, there was an agenda for a coup in the country. And then that thing has been dealt with in a very shocking manner. And within the same season, in and that's something that shows you, say, there is a work in progress, and by the grace of God, certain things will be planned, but it will not happen in our country.
Wow.
And as I speak to you, like we are still trying to bury we are still crying and trying to bury somebody. Like I said right now today, yes.
Anka you see I'm a prominent person.
Anka, I see that I've received the information. They've called me, they've told me, and I've spoken to some of them. Yeah. The same story.
But
I made a prophetic decree. The same story.
Wow.
The same story. I gave the prophetic decree. Now, not everything in this country that the person will come and start on TV and then talk about it. It is there. So everybody that knows that situation is an underground situation that has taken place quietly. People are quietly quieting about it. Yes, easy. The same August story we had. Another one was about to hit.
Wow.
So people watch my prophecy and not to make a decision for their life. And you see why they're important, because prophecy is there to inform, to guide, to direct. And now it's only one person they have targeted, and they will continue the pattern spiritually. So we'll deal with that one, and then we take it from there. And these things do happen in time. But once there's a prophet to reveal the secrets of the enemy and also pray about it, then so wow, the people that are watching me, they know what happened some few days ago. Like all of you be crying by now. Wow. By this time.
And that's what comes to my face.
Yeah.
And you hear it being played everywhere.
Yeah, like it was a repetition. Yes. Wow.
But Prof, why is it that Nipa, why are we like that? Say all the time they are always looking for the downfall of others. Say why?
I think it's a very, very dark character. It's in the human nature. Once human beings came into the flesh, you be danisa. On say Bible, no, you Adam and Eve, or back Cain and Abel, no more 4 pay. Being 4 on the face of the earth, they couldn't tolerate each other. Not Cain and Abel. Nipa 4. We are 4 pair. Now I come back on everyone. So envy and jealousy did not come today. Because obi anya recognition, prominence, attention, blessing, and to be teaching no feeling or no feeling until you attack you, the one going forward. And that's the situation. And then some of the real situations we're seeing here on social media. I mean, say Obi Stoneboy, akoya ni show. Ewo London, is it London or Germany?
Yeah, London.
When the show was London. No, be the whole show a crowd go a man for tunyum yedi Ghana we ark no coat of arm and yamana be people excited, they are happy, show is going on. Now Ghana for media and some few people, what they are talking about is curtains. They're talking about curtains. They are trying to find every fault within the person's success. What I say, Obetime a president. Why a president? Why fight it to the top, saving the country? Somebody will tell you, say, unti bro funti. That alone to overshadow all the hard work you've done. So basically, that's that kind of thing, because you are reaching stage of what we call anti-success, which means when we see success, we find faults in the success, and that's the stage we've reached, and we are not able to celebrate the success. Almost a Bruni Bibe organization and underground singer or something. A big organization or club and a party kito be amount for me by 25 now. So we are saying amount for positive. Wow, go girl, you did very good. Congratulations on your show. And as our congratulations on my man. Obeka say we can change. Oko be 20 people are standing there. Obi be near for aeroplane na call UK. Ako gada nipa be say 7,000, 10,000, say 20,000, any number. Even if they were 500. That's a good approach in life.
Yeah.
We can never compare ourselves to the Benner boys and everything, because their country, there are 240-something million people. So we can never get the kind of numbers they have. Yeah. And they are masters of Jakpa. So they support each other. That's how they are. But in our context, mostly we try to play down on the people's success, and we see someone going, and then we keep fighting. Only saying, you want to succeed, they are not a phobia. Now you never compare. Now Adani battle. So every day they are using the person to insult you. Then you push. Oh, now we want to say, me too. They were using me to insult some people. I told them, hey, master, don't go there with me. Me, I'm my own person. I'm not the one.
They were using you to
insult some other pastors here and everything. Say, oh, we are here. Say, hey, hold on, no. I know you people, because definitely you will be doing that to all of us. So in that context, that's how it happens. I say, we become thin at the fatness of our neighbor. You also be quiet. And it's a thing. Naturally, human beings are like that. But then what you're supposed to do is not to put the person down. You're supposed to run in that race. It's a race. So when you see someone is leaving you behind, find other strategies and catch up. Don't get angry trying to find ways to dig them down or dig dirt on them. Obetimia your papa by actually doing better, and that can actually save you. So I believe strongly, say, let's rather be successful in pushing each other, and we can really go further, because the reason why that has affected us is it has gone through the politics. President Bibaya the papa be who the papa na why no say Sadusi for no ya say So share now so he doesn't want to see the good things someone is doing. The fact say politics or any other thing in the country, and yes, our NDC MPP as I say, psychologically it has dug into our soul. So your wants to be succeed, we need the other opposition. And then we start that comparison. We start comparison, then we start fighting each other. So we're like, okay, we say, oh, we cry, no, yes, say, and yeah, oh, we cry, you're correct. We cry, say, yeah, then we start digging. So steady, our media space, most of the biggest information is not good news. It's bad news. It's always something that is wrong. Once a interview is say, I'm trying to tissues is here, better than breaking news. Everyone should have people everywhere. Every blogger will talk about, hey, Mumbai show, the catalyst man, so what you a drone fano. Maybe I know.
See the catalyst man.
Yeah, you know.
I am okay.
The catalyst man. Now, now, you know that kind of thing. Now, almost I take but whatever good thing you say, yeah, I'll be on you. Like I spoke about cocaine. Say, yeah, but you cocaine with your good sacks, mo. I said, cocoa sacks, I hear the way, so our government writing stamp, I hear this number of cocaine on Babechi, and the people will be caught red-handed, and then they will be brought to the news who will monitor it. 2 weeks, Pepe was 1 week after. Partner ya chairman for no Pepe, the same thing. Arrested there, and Mgwasia Bekayano, and Mgwasia Tiefrio. That is development of the country. These are the things that save your country. Exactly. So these are some of the things we have to look at, and then we have to push the agenda of success. That's it.
All right. Prof, I'm missing a question. Sometimes prophecies need be one way bad. Say, we they say, you'll be lie, sir. You know, those that favor money there, cool. And even if they don't love you, they'll begin to love you. You understand? But they're enko man sano. Especially see they are mentioning as 16 years continue. Masa, obi on one person a party banner. So how do you handle those things like when it happens like this? Because one, this is what God has revealed to you. And attacks a banner. How do you handle that?
Number one, me and Cranny. So we are happy by nature. Your happiness for your
crowd. I love that.
Number that's one thing. Like from when you're like, it's happiness from when you're a kid. So you always like things that bring happiness. That's why we don't know how to do most of the things. And then secondly, once I attempt the be obedi me biano, and I the can't tell me. I mean, and I catch them with that. When we were kids, they'll mock you basically. That we are good at that. Cry for no. So like do what they grow, so you are normal with it. So obi can't send me mainly we are interested in like somebody that is saying something factual or something important. Then our brain wants to work with it. But when it's just somebody just talking, it's not really important to us. Definitely, once you speak, I remember 2020 there about, and I started talking about NDC coming to power. Mama will win by 57%. It will take about almost getting to 11 to 13 regions and blah blah blah. Broke it all down. I can't date and time of the election in Yaman. People will come. Wow, we there, we false prophet, fake pastor, NDC pastor. But then 2020, I said Akufo-Addo will win the election. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo win the election. Nobody came to insult me. Nobody came to insult me. That one so now MP for now quiet. Now NDC for now Jimmy Asuya. Nakuja is an NDC member. One said, we deal with everybody, but an NDC member. I don't know me interview na when I said it was not happy at all. That day it was very, very dull. But whatever it does, that's what I'm seeing. I mean, you can't convince me to say otherwise. And at the end of the day, it happened. Insult was coming from the other side. Any from Mose or the caption, no caption, go on Bonnie or should I cover up? But it's reality. He has lived in it. And at 2024, it comes on NDC to prophecy comes in. He wins they win the election. Everybody goes out. Election comes. Once our ocean come, no means to wait for them or Kikania Macha or calling you, and you don't know them from Adam, and they don't even know you from Adam, but you're saying what you've seen. And they say, oh, no, so what opinion? No, so believe it's our whole time or I'll see the future. And I was at the Michelle Ngoma. I saw someone on interview saying, prophecy about 2028 election about me will become president. And on what was a 53.3% to the 53 point something, 51 point something percent. On what shall you say, Sanity, say, me can, Uhumbia, no, Aqua, na trabre no dra.
Prof, now it be a question because sometimes even some of us.
Right.
Me nyame yihwe nkyerɛ me ɛnyɛ me na nyame aka me de answer me no din komo na wo waka. And sometimes you finish with your show and then we say obi send you a message bi and I say we work number onipa kronkra unnim no, and you don't even know how they manage to get your number or fra okra or introduce you humpo wo sa de na wo ye no e akoro of better. And you know sometimes the anger.
Yeah, and
I can
and
imagine one casa now who deliver message me anyway, because me I'm a tension on the back show so and so obi create me get why do you allow such people to come on your program? Hey,
and I like Obi share
me too radio nyame dia program so nyame dia but
Obi can a problem but see bomo for cry to aka na o choba ni a o chen nam no e dey am kwan. So it's not easy. They really get a lot of that hate. Like they try to dig a whole lot of things on you. They will twist your statement, twist your words and everything, and put it to the public without any evidence, and they keep pushing an agenda against you. Like me, I've seen all of those things. Like they've done to the maximum. People have done a lot, and it's like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Because you know exactly what you're doing. We did not just show up and then we were just doing something that is moved by this. I am not moved by the applause of men, neither am I moved by the insults of men. I have a plan and I'm moving the plan. I was woken from a lowly sleep to execute something in time, and that's specifically what I'm doing. So Otie, the wind that is going on, you will be worried. Just make sure you're careful, take your plans together, put things in order, and then you go forward. And by the time we are far gone.
What Jimmy Umu? Prof, Mammy Bisas our question. Say, has there been a time where Nyame yibi be actual? Yes, we did partially like you saw it at the end. This is it, and it's like
vividly,
nothing can be done about it. Yet time on there, Nyame share no so and do ambassador, it changed to something else.
Not even one, not even a single one. I can't remember any. There's not even to remember. There is none. Basically, there is none. There is none in a sense. Once I tell you it's an original timeline, there's nothing you can do about it.
Wow.
Yes, once I tell you that. If I tell you we can tamper with it, and then we start working fine. Once we can see something, and then when we are dealing with the situation, I said a prophecy in time. Obiaba, now I be hunye. Now I can maybe we're basically going. So I'll come and tell you, oh, something is happening behind the scene about. But I can't just tell you everything about the thing. Means because now we never buy and we not everything you can actually give to the public, because my law is the act of secrecy. I keep a privacy because we have a very strong non-disclosure life in what I do. So I like to hide the people that come to me. So at the end of the dealing with the situation, I'm not going to stand out there and be talking about it. We don't do that at all. And once I see, you mean to me because I'm who be and I'm a she be that be maybe one or two make kind of in a very funny way, but then you understand that there's a progressive work on it. And I've not really seen any yet. None.
All right. Now, maybe that's our question. Enough, me find out one about after delivering prophecy, they were let's say an area crowd, they were became
right,
and then those ones now are in
right.
Sometimes say say it will affect them. It's not going their way, no.
Right.
Sometimes I don't want me to and I'm more baby whom say, is there something we can do about it so that a better
yeah, they do. They do actually. Like I've actually seen people that will actually say something opposite on air and then come and see you. So it's a contradicting reality. They're saying something else.
Yes, then they will come.
But then they are with you. So it's like, you don't get the picture. Like, why are you trying to change the story from this side, but you're still different out there? So a very, very different situation. You go with basically every election. I have people from everywhere. As I speak to you right now, I'm inside almost every African election. Every African election, every kind of from different presidents. I'm inside Nigeria. I'm everywhere. Every African election, basically.
Wow.
Almost everyone. Yeah, any election that you see coming, basically, I have people walking in from different countries. Is either the president's advisor, their vice president, either the incoming president, or any of the party this thing that are there. And I'm not talking about say CPP and I say Gumo. I'm talking about the major parties, no? The ones that are about are likely to win, the ones that are standing in that contest. So I believe strongly, say, this prophetic thing is being seen across the world, and people are moving towards it. So Biaba and I don't also prophesy and ask people that brabehumi. I don't care about that. I'm telling you what is going to happen. If you have someone that can do something about it, now wow. I'm not the only one that can actually help you. Yeah. The prophetic is there. But if you choose to come to me, that's also a very good thing for your advantage, because you know where you're two at the end from, then you know how we can put it together. So that's how it is basically.
Again, how do you handle a situation where Nyamie Yadiachro and said they all kind of say some of them, there's nothing you can do about it, where they ABC. And then be a fan will come to you, the same person, how to help, avert that and say BB. How do you handle it for the person to understand? Say, wait there.
Yeah, I think that I'll use Honorable Kennedy Japon's as an example. In a situation like this, with the prophetic I've given and everything, there are other prophets that is coming to power and everything. They said it. People came to me and they made it clear. Say, okay, Yaba. I think about 3 different people. I was like, okay, Yeni and I did Kennedy Japonam. And we want to arrange. He wants to come and see you, and this is the arrangement so that we can do whatever we have to do. First person comes, now I've born it. Another person about now I've born it. A third person about now I've born it. Now I've say, okay, or per se, this is what they want to arrange because they really want to win these elections. Very important to them. Anybody that came there, I sat down, looked at them in the eyes, and I told them clearly that your man is not going to become president. It doesn't matter how. I told them word for word. I said, but if there's any other thing to, if the person wants to, we have to do a meeting, it will be done. But the result will always remain one. But Omia has won the election. Is over. There's nothing we can do about it. So almost about 3 different people, I told them the same story.
Wow.
It never changed. 2020 election, NDC people were there as well. I told them, as for this election, I think it was this, and I told them, as for this election, you people have lost. It will look like you are winning the election, but you will not be president. That's how the show is. So that one, forget about it. So I make it very clear. So I prepare you. Because if the thing is there and you won't win, I'll tell you, you are going to lose. So if there is another window, don't wait for this one. Fight for the other window. But most people are so carried away by other people and they are pushing, they are so enthusiastic, and then they have a delusional force where they're like, oh, I can win. When you know no prophet, where you're a small boy now, no, I want, let me just go and push. If I try harder, I can do it. Now then they go more campaign or strategic things and everything. There is this thing. They are campaign managers, they are cocoa sellers, they are farmers, they are carpenters, they are masons, they are ministers, and they are prophets. Our work is to see the future, guide you through the future. We may not be special. We may not have horns or wings. We may not have parliamentary appointment. We may not sit down on horses or fly in the air. We may be very young. We may be very small. But the words that comes out of our mouth is not our own words. We are messengers. We are scribes of God. And the message is given to us. Once we see the message, we will look at it in the revelations. Then we show it to you. What you want to do with it is entirely up to you. Exactly.
Bro, finally, what do you say to Nkrofwa all the time? I'm going to say, prophet, we did. Politics in Kwa, we are a politician, politics in Kwa, and I don't know on Fafa, any other area now, the 10 politics. Oh, South on then I'll be
okay. So let me break something down. In the kingdom of God, there are categories when it comes to outreach and soul winning and preaching. We have the infantry, we have the cavalry, we have the technical warfare, we have different kinds, the generals of the war, we have the war council, and then the war healers. Those are the medical staff of the war. So it's a body of Christ in here. Everybody and what they are doing. You were apologetics for war, more for a debate. It can't about be some now more battle over there. Some of them they can go very dark and dirty. Some of them can argue and everything. Almost you or more difference. Then there are other teachers that write books and everything. Then there are prophets. There is one thing you would notice anytime they mention a prophet in the Bible. The moment you hear the word prophet, the next word you see is a king. all prophets in the Bible were political. There's not even a single one. There's not even a single one that was talking about anything different aside political operation. There's not one. If you go through the Bible right now from Genesis to Revelation, anytime you see a prophet, the next thing you see is a king. Well, how do you know Prophet Samuel? Yeah, but the word Prophet Samuel with Trimo, then about Trimo, or see hini David, and or see or hini Saul. Aside that, before about Trimo, nothing. When the boy Elijah the Tishbite, the first appearance of Elijah, when people were sorry them, when people were farm, when people were Diabia, neither was he under a crusade. It was in a king's palace prophesying. And now, no can say, Yanko Pombema in Suatoa. How can this be possible? That's Elijah talking. When they speak about Melchizedek, his first encounter was with Abraham to go and establish a promised land. Anytime you hear about a prophet, there is kingship. You hear about Moses, you see kingship. Anytime you see them, there is rulership and politics around them. That's the prophetic angle. And yes, you choose part you, but our walk talks about the nation. So the Bible said that by a prophet, the Lord God delivered Israel out of Egypt. By a prophet, they prevailed. So that is the key principle of the prophetic. That's what the prophetic does for us. So as a nipano, one important thing we have to understand is anytime at all there is a prophet, he will mainly talk about the nation, and you can't talk about the nation without the key players of the nation. What has to do with the politics, the change of government, who becomes the next king, and also as a prophet, you are one of the people responsible for bringing out those revelations. So, a prophetic thing, and you'll be able to say, oh, prophet, Adena, Oba, it's all about who becomes the president, what the nation is going to do. Because that's what prophets do actually. We play hypocrite and we pretend like, oh, a prophet, no, a Juma be a newer for prophet than that. And not that we just talk about politics, but we reveal the future of the nation. And Nyabutrao said, as we are here right now, the dollar rate will be 25 Ghana cedis. Do you want to be surprised by it, or you want somebody to tell you?
The dollar rate.
Maybe I got 25 Ghana cedi against the dollar. Would you want to be shocked by it? As that's already an opportunity to not happen, or you want someone to tell you ahead of time?
If I could know about it,
exactly.
And obey better.
Then
so
it
at least you
prepares
prepare
the country. Yeah. Exactly. So if you study through the whole Bible, it's always a king and a prophet. So they are always in the place of politics. That's where they have always been through the Bible. So you're pretending to say, oh, prophet, is a lie. It's always been in the Bible like that. And I will be most of us like this. Me, I teach. I have a whole service for teaching. A whole 3-hour service for teaching. I teach the Bible. I'm also a good teacher of the word. So I do that. But I thought about most of the information that goes out is politics. I know a central station, which means and yeah, more different. So when I speak here, the political people will carry their own from it, and almost exactly. But some people take it from one side and then move accordingly. So that's it.
Prof, you come on berry, what would be that one message? Yeah, would it be my as a country or people of God? What I say, a message one can say share from God, say we don't find money for. And now say, the amount that you want to share with us.
All right. Basically, there are some few things I'll put across. Maybe let me just leave one here. I think I've dropped a lot already. Let me leave one here so that everybody will prepare together. I will repeat again the same prophetic line I have seen with the agric ministry, agriculture. I will say to everybody under the sound of my voice, if you're in this country, don't waste your money looking for visa. Don't waste your money looking for any other thing. You see your father's land, your grandfather's land, that you have left in the village to come and chase nursing job here. Gather that money, go back there and start farming. Go back there. You will say, I did. Jesus Christ. When you people begin to sell plantain and cassava to buy iPhone 20, iPhones 18, people will sell that to buy cars. Normal people. And then by the time we close our eyes and open, the Chinese own all the farms. They will lease it for 20 years to do an operation. We need to take over and get ready, because 5 years from now, as a farmers will make more money than anybody dealing gold. Write it here and always remember.
Amen. Prophet, but something just crossed my mind. I mean, besides our question, and yes, most, but obia, yeah, Christo ni bia there.
Right.
Nani Eda Kwan say Jesus will come, the second
Right.
coming of Jesus Christ.
Right, absolutely.
And for us as Christians, one significant idea, young friend Niagro. It is sometimes we be because hey, yes, we be about now. They say, we are near me now yesterday.
Yeah, you see well.
And you be no one near me, Yamia Yacha, we mean now. Say, Trona Mietia said that particular thing there, Yamidia hinting.
Right.
But Yamin be as to when he's coming.
The coming of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I actually have a revelation about that. And let me break it down to you. My revelation is very deep about the second coming of Jesus Christ. So I have seen it. I have seen the whole thing. Now, the most interesting part of the whole equation here, what I've looked at is, I looked into time. This is way many years ago. And what I saw was that I saw darkness approaching.
Wow.
And it was like a darkness that was swallowing the entire pattern of time, the spiritual realm. So as it was swallowing it and it was approaching, and then I began to ask, well, what is coming? And then it told me that's the end of all things, basically. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, so tell me when, like let me know when, so that we can be able to prepare ourselves ahead of time. And then God took me out of that domain to look at what was happening. And when I observed what was happening, it is what we call moving time. You know, I always tell people I'm a master of time. I've actually mastered how the timelines work. So that was the only time pattern. That was not like a time in the timeline. It was like something that was eating the timeline. So if the timeline was a road and it is going, that thing is also meeting the timeline. So you would not be able to know when it
exactly
meets where the problem is. So you can calculate how the timeline is moving and how that is also approaching. So it becomes a strange thing to know. I say, OFIE Accra Eba. Maybe if I say OFIE, baby, it's a circle. And I mean, so me free baby to say Accra more. And I miss in shower Achimota. But based on the angle, no, you bet me because we can all read there by 5 minutes, but we can never know the traffics on the road. Neither can we know how fast your car can move, basically. And to your car, my friend said, what free or miss my free or yeba? Ebe amebo ameta be pai and also as obi abe traffic light be so na ya delay kakra, so we may never meet on the exact time we plan. That is how come the Bible said no man knows the day nor the hour the Son of Man cometh. So we can never know because it's not a static time, it's a motion time, which means it is impossible for anybody even with a prophetic eye to ascertain that timeline. It is not possible. So that's the only thing that will take us by surprise, but then there will be signs of his coming, and the signs is what we have already experienced. So now we wait for the coming of the Lord Jesus Christ as the Lord lives.
Right, Prophet, but that was it. Now, Wama in church location in days and
okay. So the first week in September we are beginning our first morning service because we don't do morning service.
You mentioned it the other days. Very soon
we'll start a morning service. So in September we're going to start our first Sunday in September. Morning service. It was September. OUB Prayer Camp Junction. And every Friday, prophetic all night. Even this Friday we're doing a prophetic all night, and we are praying about something that is very critical. When Jesus met the blind man, and then he cried, Son of David, have mercy upon me. Son of David, have mercy upon me. And when Jesus stopped, the blind man got up and then he threw away his garment. So on Friday, we are dealing with certain things from the past. Obi wa sex toy bia edinya or they are masturbating in life via trial. Obi wa niam bi wa create addiction to them. Obi wa ye draw ye busuma ye talisman ye bead bia wakoje we did be their born sissy adane like an embargo upon his life leading into iniquity, into a lot of things. If you're a person like that and you have those things, I would need you to pick it up and bring it, because we are going to set those things on fire. You're going to let the past be the past, and so that you can focus on the future, because we are pattern breakers. You're breaking the pattern and the reoccurrence of your family into a new angle. Say like your clothes be from the past, you can cut some bit of it and bring it. So that's the direction we're actually doing. So we are doing that. So everybody coming in, you take something from your past, a dibia, whatever it could be. But once it comes from maybe 4 years, 5 years ago, you can always bring an object like that. It could be from your hometown, it could be from your village, maybe a bibia. you have to deal with. You know that it's simukwain, or it's something that comes from your past. Maybe you may have not basically done anything, but we are connecting to the past and cutting it off from you. So that's what we are doing. So you come in on Friday 9 p.m. at OFIE Prayer Camp Junction on the Adenta Dodowa Road, just right after Valley View University. So you be Prayer Camp Junction, and the name of our ministry is Prophetic Life Embassy. Prophetic Life Embassy. Prophetic Life Embassy. So you can go on Google and search for propheticlifeembassy.org. You can go onto our website. The locations are there. Google Map Prophetic Life Embassy on Bolt, on Uber, and everything, on Shazi, all of them. It is Prophetic Life Embassy OEB. Once you put it there, you will get the coordinate, the navigation to the church by the grace of God. And this Friday is our all night. So this Friday, prepare yourself. Take those objects, come and let's break some things. And we believe in the capabilities of God. And we believe that God can do anything. Maybe any be brave until while you're already nabra. Then and I asked her, Faska Webra, Faska Webra, those kind of things, you don't play that kind of game there. So, and there just be or Basa say, hey, Nibo Bedding, Medua, Omojiska, but I end this guy. Our church is Roman and our presby. Send our call presby, our call Sato of Ama Kofi and then Yamadabi. Osaya Bedayo was now the 2 man Kofi. That's the only offering you will give basically. So that's how we are presby in disguise. As a Roman, a presby, that's a banis. We are like Orthodox. We don't do the you are what $2,000 brand name. Me home star be. I bet also 2,000 brother be. We don't play that kind of game. A normal basic church when it comes to that angle. So some people feel like, oh, if your mobile number once in a they think we are collecting some kind of money. Like we don't do that over there. Yeah. So we are actually in a different angle. So that's it. And our phone numbers are 02622 36360 02622 36360, and the second one is 0256 290 320 0256 290 320. OUB Prayer Camp Junction, Prophetic Life Embassy.
Prophet, Ebedawasi, na yashwenim kwansa another time. Yebese shia na yedin komubi.
Most definitely. Nyamisham.
All right. All right, so Ebreneko Enuntino and Chebiano Kofi's quartet last night around the world in 5 minutes. I brought on a fee. So back quickly, young comfort Bell Malt amount. We a non-alcoholic malt drink. Original papa reloaded. Back with the bang. And we're bringing you an enjoyable malt refreshing and our refreshment every day. Taste no and you're saying atumuchine. Now I smoother, I creamier, more connected and more refreshing than ever before. Carefully crafted with quality ingredients. The new Belmont here can say me. It's made for everyone who celebrates their greatness every day. So whether you are at work, at home, spending time with family and friends, or simply, taking a well-deserved break, the new Bell Malt, non-alcoholic malt drink, and we here, a bit me a chow. Refreshment. So join the movement. Visit the nearest store to experience the new Bell Malt and share your Bell Malt moment on Instagram and TikTok at Bell Beverages GH. For bulk purchase, now our phrase 0544 335 900 and now 0544 335 800. Bell Malt, shine your greatness. Bell Malt, a new malt experience. FDA, I said ready in crowd to mu now I just to say yeah pa. What is here? Right, so Enchebiano said the idea na and the ini na befra. I get it ne ini na di kofi baba na fi ye na dia abum because a brain ko but auto mattress ayato latest foam mattress eno ene papa ya bit me nya hoto so isa say we your experience for almost 60 years now. We are a tried and tested brand. Yeah, ubia any jihu ye pa. ye ma unmatched quality and durability. And unti ye showrooms are do ni nyina mu remu ne bra na ye nhwe mattress ebitimi aboa wo check weight ye hwe age ni ade na ye de ama mattress a ebitimi aboa wo obetimi a shop online www.latestfoamghana.com and I'll be to me following on social media platforms now so at Latest Foam Ghana and I'll be to me free Southern Sector number 0302231155 and another sector number 032202936 na ye dinkomo fa ngo ndi obehia bia guka no yesa akwa enko ti yenka for goal amount and or the Gold Super XP number. It's of premium quality and it gives you the correct choice when buying regular fuel. It is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine. It makes your engine perform to the max. We use minimal fuel, but it takes you further, miles and miles and miles away. See, as you journey the road, look out for Gold stations. Fuel up your vehicle with quality you can trust. Gold Super XP. Also, filia, obe filia. Gold, good energy. And then so I say, Mupa, and then so time, yes, I say, any idea, actually, you go kill out, you go kill out, you do them all. Come on. Yes, see, food or swamp. We need center tank, water storage tank, heavy power. Na ya to boss ya building ye ama elastic to be try it me more 7-year warranty also o to hwe de tortoise achichide bon no eno any papa no empire enwunu enye hwe what you say size up color up ni na so available to the agents out on na across the country to the yes our phrase 0244-335-168 and I'll be to me and shop here online www.latestfoamghana.com. Latest Foam, hey debut the latest foam there the abeshe center separation bars and patch www.centersgh.com. Centers was here strong yet tough Allah futuafra very day now fe Kel charcoal toothpaste na de charcoal there you know and also na can for the amount pb efa twuse o senpai enye fita fefe wanum so yewewem na fe so no amount se no gam no I strong and healthy all the time. And some one so prevented cavity. Where from 6 years, they cry out to me issue a Kel charcoal toothpaste. Now they're choosing for fair. Come on. Available shops and stores and supermarkets in them. The draw panel there. Samara Company Limited. Fraying. It was 0246-864-798 and a fee 050-145-4462. Kel charcoal toothpaste was a happy smile. Yenim say Milo all-in-one no. A great option at the ma ni titru emofrano a creamy na ikura delicious taste ya mofrano any jumpa. But that's not all. There's more to Milo all-in-one than just that rich milky chocolatey taste, you know. So much goodness in every pack. So take a moment on Sakambia, read the pack ne wono na ehwe na why you see for yourself. Create important nutrients combined with malt for that support energy release, cocoa for that rich taste, and milk for calcium to support them as they grow. Timofrano at breakfast, make sure say obema enjoy Milo all-in-one na ko ye kama at the amomo. Milo or say energy to go further. Kakra the akano. Ye de no so beba na edni na to so nimum sa bride. Yaman penifon kasa preko na fe. Yenko enim na yinremu fa enkomo so enhyehye so kakra because there ensem okuri mu na ba san so dia nipa na eka say nipa anso an kofa ensem no edeba ti nipa na de ba dia na nipa na aka sa pepepe timpanifo kasa na yenko yenim.
Fellow Ghanaians, brothers and sisters, this is Hassan Ayerga. Keep listening. Ayergated Sports. It's real sports. Best for you, good for you.
Best for you, good for you. Over.
Well. Please, Ayergated Sports. A perfect program, perfect engaging, and perfect unexpected. Ayergated Sports. Papa. So listen to Ayergated Stop. You grow old and you die old. Thank you.
Thank you too. Safo.
My name is Prophet Kumchacha. I'm listing Alligators Sport on Adom FM 106.3 FM. So you listen, Prophet Kumchacha. I'm listening and I'm here. God bless you.
Bless you too. Safo Kum Chacha. On where we know. Any Joseph Langabell.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joseph Langabell, King of the Jews, the chief general for the national team. I irrigated soap. Adom FM, number 1, the whole Ghana. If you jealousy go quench, observers are worried, believers are enjoy. I irrigated sports. No sympathy for the cripple after the criminal war. Take it to the dancers about war.
What do you come here, you man? Your ground. All right, Zizi.
But for me, in this Sisi Chum, that they be a irrigated sports.
Yeah.
There's no day minty irrigated because miti a manage. Na me stress
Kwame Akwaba.
Kwaku mejo so.
It say.
Ajana dum ya tempo anu de kwaku. Na yati anwem anisa.
Nyame ase. Kofi.
Bra.
Akwaba.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Also what to say?
Ready home mobo. Na onso e.
Who you come na de me? Come na de me.
Di.
Come de papa.
Kwaku di.
Ko baby.
Come de me fruta.
Kwaku na we can need to say.
Oh, me asa me kwayi. Say me ante yi no.
Ampa want.
Ma me fa akwanya yi na me fa enna omanfo abija ya ase.
De akwanya na ma fa akwanya.
Yeda mu nyina ase. The Ochi family. Edam ase. Ena me grandmother Matthew se me fast da enfa kasa fidi so fama adofo ne agyanfo a mo bigya yen ema over the weekend ya me auntie ma bena ye na yie fefefe dodo na afre no Nigerian woman anti yeda mo ase se mo bigya yen ema bibia ekoyie de mo hwere wo yen ho bia no nyame hye mo anamu kama de ko yie bia emfa so aseda ma nyame bibia nko yie ana se obitia o na so a yemfa ni na anche na ni na enye odo ti eda mu nyina ase se mo bae ebeta ye chiri ema eyo no so eye kama nyame hira mu nyina
Kwaku me so weekend mi so be kwa yie wo eye Sakama Page Event Center. Me mama ba ko apostle or your ba apostle mo or Connecticut. Ono na aye Accra market here dey Connecticut ne maame na fe coach Prince nti kotoko players nyina ba o dey eating crack ba nti be share think for the first time think about Ghana don kwa year than the first year ne year oba ye nti we the players nyina ba and ni nua be my coach if any coach Prince nti just na a football for ye nti mi kopie mu ko MC ya me kese obusuani ya me san MC na bibia aye kama na kwaku mu kwala ya mo ba ma oba bia ma pressure in the sense say kwala ya eba iwe mu kwala ya eba sense say Cristiano Ronaldo oba no na tra 10 years no weekend ni akọ no dia no pressure ni free
but the thing was very simple and nice
but also bibi kese bi di akire but aware na kasa ne de
it was very simple and nice
ne manwa ne manum no ya za no mo ye ya nta say oje ka
any family no both on no
sa ne ware ajaze
se Ghana na mo fa de change
sa ne ware da bi kokuska wo so we ye fe o ha mitim ko ware bi ne mani age I really have like sika bebre ba kwam ko say ponko mo and they are for ne ba like it's interesting.
Simple things are nice Kwame.
No, simple and classy.
And make it
they are spending money. You could see say they are spending money. Me am here MC artist no do so some baby crack 9 kai want me am perform
artist
yes
how me a list artist
B afa ye nyam mre no be a perform so me fo say was cut ya kwakuna omo ye ku omo honye no na me no problem
ko bo be sen ade ko
quick loan
dangerous
quick loan for na me problem
dangerous
nti da bia ware no enya no say borrowing marriage
dangerous ware ni timi na still otua loan
ebi wo kwa apaso ja oba no ba loan na won tua nwie yi o ma na tra na wa yusu kakra je tua loan na wie asa na wa ja no
we yusu den kakra
da bi otu ko enya no o tua loan no etu ope no mo ba no to obon kakra ko o tua loan na wie o wie loan no na opam no
ba kwa me yam ayi so aba say ayi enkwa hia ayi no work no so
ye was fantastic it was yeah ye ni meant to me amma me next
time I am brantem
yeah What could the tem na here?
And tem ya na be ya be front tem na.
What me akoye aerobics na de no so more. Yes say here say you do say be ka 6 o'clock. Ni pa 3 o'clock na ba e say yeko. Yeah. Omo aka na ba omo nantemra. Afo say next time
so omo say omo twen wo mu nyina na ya na ha.
Because obi wo fe no what ni na mu ahomache de no. Omo say omo che say aya na mu ye. Ha ahomache 435 ho no akobo sese no. Obu wa fe no hotini na mu yeso agina ayi me nsase ye twen no. What did I make that say?
Na be 7-8 kuda no.
Yes, see di emre so. Kwaku okay ayi ne ye fe ceremony no ye fe. Ono bo no suit kakra. The suit I say cream color bi sa no ba no say the white shirt come. And ankola no so bi a top white. Now the auditor say the kawa na share no the chair say ya ware. The most important thing is
I said we combine
exactly.
I mean it was
yes na esikafo no ka ho but the way oye na we the na manfo ka ho asem
but no o ka say e bi kase betimi adi akire later.
Oh, but me
no, but then cry now.
This is the ceremony.
This is the ceremony. We're keeping it simple.
I see you dinner kakra. I was there. We invite you.
Top you be no question one yen kese. That na se kra na mu ni ho. Eh fruit ni cafe ni ade ade.
Na no we be.
Amu ni no. Ebi so wa share videos ni bi. Wa share videos ni bi mba hu. Just o share preman. What does it? Hwe kwa escafo party aduane kada bia o.
Oh yeah.
Some adwuma me nya ho ne hofo ne manya nda ne manya top so. Top no we say jollof ne tamu sa obi eni adade kro okote adi.
Emum.
Oh, but e ko pie kaso ade ya e blows to be see jollof ne so.
Ba ku akwa ba na tentamu yi. Na butre na no
so we jollof no we to go.
Enya kaso no
montomboase. Mine na zani suba bi ya sapa. First na ko o ye disapprove rest studio a obetwen aye. Se de oba kra no okasa sometimes oba oh yeah
phone say when you front na no aba.
Ebu a oba o ya advert kra o kasa kra no so kasa o su e kasa wura mu sa. Oba yesu ba ya yesu ba.
Usi advert no yes adam so ma
wa. O be so sa re.
Se so for je kra wura ni na
so enye ni na ni.
Ntu so ti a o kasa kaso afọ konjolo fuinda be na hu se wa ba.
Anya jollof
da wia.
O ti jollof anya
jollof. Ba ye chance am jollof.
Ya kwa ba.
Okay, break ya.
Yango pardon na unso e.
Adom ni ntimi zumwe.
Na mum asem o kan won twense.
Okay.
But who say
no, but honestly speaking, it is not casual from na ekon aduane so ewo event ase.
Casual bi si o
ko
ibe ase na unse casual ekon emu.
Hwe unim me
anazo kwaku ono so ye MC.
Me man ko ekoye adwuma bi. We dey o true for no se me dance you agrechi. This go to your two ye. Me ne ko ye adwuma bi. Bisande esi. Unim oba na busuafo no.
Unim problem manya waduane ho.
Oba na busuafo no. Aduane no. Omu nya ye kra no. No more no pressure. As if so on na aduane no. Say by 4 9 na mo ba ya che.
Ma send mo nya party asa man croford da bombo. Oseme na me se be table by table. Ene wanya bia ni ntimi send mo mo man.
Chese aya na croford ha.
Dependent party no.
Table by table no be ombe no maja mu nya.
Da bia nya say.
No.
Da bia nya kotu mu nya. Se nipa be se bia se 50 na target ya no aye ho aduane obi aba waje wade dey say onsem.
Da bia
se me program hu I don't ntokwa
I know say program is ka ense den nimu no. Me ye bi ma jollof ka. And yes and ko.
Obia matiri obedie nko
no ade no se so mo hye ne yi a aduane ni bi krat mi ka wo.
Nipa na ba part na kire.
But a table by table unso obi wa frɛ table na e wa ha no obi se ono nete ye nti ade nti na
na me ka MC adwuma ye problem ba ko e wo mu pa
na MC programs are yeah
do ho dia wan hwe ba
wo ba ye adwuma ni nyina so wo ma wani anya din a mi se o ka so obi ka so ba program na ma ya de no wan pa enya bibia na ma anye e ye aduane no ho asem wa
na
because ebi wo ha say ye ni table by table yes ye ho to ye space no onya crowded obi abenya bi adi
ba me say me nkoye MC abra oshes wo wa omo direct na me nko direct table me ya me say oshes ni mo direct because to da bia wo ye na obi say aha no ma obo na busuafo mo nko je first obi say ma
dia ba say u place oshes no wallahi ni mu so make sure obi ani so na wo coordinate because wo no e just say wo na mo hu say anti no mo de wani mfere e betena ase oshes no kwado osuo nipa no so be born to make us on tenase
because they told the be normal doors into na things that we table
enti me we say we call me bom o mic ni mpa wa be san wachi aha me see your table to be sremo table 12 fo ni mon tenase ma hu sama sori wo be tenase na wo tell us na be basa
but minim de enti a wuntimi entenase na in rule so na wo
but me kan say o ko party a aye didi wo fie ye ni di ye no me pese mete di kakra wo fie party se bia ne kwa ye ni men
ba ku ya
let me go to myself for yam anko bi party ase so in the morning eat before you come until no ukwa kakra bi no wafa obetimi se party aduane ase Adomi bridge and like say uni how
ya na mo wase se nuru so a yes ye be
friend ya no mu so se ebesa
aha because omo hwe the way aduane
and
Ghana bi say
Ghana for so ya bro uko party ase aduane ya ntiri bebre sa
obi ha no obedi ni fu
save yourself na de enu po de okwa aja obi teme tia be say
one for breakfast
na uni one for anything obi from experience you go to the tables chicken wakaba kro jato ho what to fish ni tikaka then they waste the food
yes you kwa mi wa ko bi video
free on 20 no watete akose no ama hu obi waji fufu waji jollof can you imagine
who di fufu asian ba be
are you okay for real waji jollof asaji fufu bo so de sa wo fufu ni kaka wa ba jollof no so wo jeni mienu nyina asi ho no abon krofo ni kakeke enti no party ase aduane no mesramo a mo amutie yen na we nka ho made ye de famu ama
ka ho se ni nyina ka ho bi na so
party aye didi ansa na wako
ukoko bi wuti bi wo de bo fu ma kakra yes
na idru so a esa se dipa ne dos nti enti bebre
ma MC wedding aba nim say MC for nso ye omrate mi fi yen me nkwa MC kura ma omonye
kwa normally no
me normally kura no me wie ya na pa na me ko
me fo se ma jibisika ma charge jibisika etimi se mi ba kwan so no ma dibi fufuo ana ma ba etuma dua ne kwa de mani nim but okoro se kofo ejojo sa se manya bio na wo feel bad
ya
wo feel bad
ba ku bia me ko wo pilatu na me wie ye no you know they are onu
normally they do
onu ankasa frame me na the way our package me there na me say hey for the first time me share bi dem normally me wie ya na me ko
so onimajuma
me MC ya wie ya na me ko
onimajuma obaya wo de akose wo ka mu de ama ka
yes
me kwa ya no be say aduane kwa me tra mo aduane no so hwe
ni na de asem ni ho ye MC
normally ayen de ya me nko ba bi aduane na wo de kwa
o po de me
wo aduane kra no uni ho
Saturday dey say no o ma sheda ba bi ye serve aduane and yes ye wo yi
won se mu dwagu mu a na o de o serve
eyi ankasa no u MC esikafo eyi a come up
both
stress ni mo
ko se nipa no ye onye obi o sika bebre kra na wo ya uni how bia
we say
o ma ye no yanga sa
Saturday dey say o mo $5,000 $10,000
yes ko jina mu ho
dollar nko
a ko be na man fo busa kwa me kwa
na mo say aye bi
na mo say sabredi ono
na me dey Connecticut for ye protocol by you players ni coach ni Chairman Brown mu nyina ba bi say Coach Prince e ma me na wa free mu no yeah Coach Prince ma me the whole team that
tried to US
Connecticut
yeah announcement crowd ha
sure me na me dey buy
okay I'm sis no mo petu
there be
sure yes I dey o mu hia mi
there be na oluma bi su ka
na nka we say o ka ho na nka ba
na dey abeto amama tietie mu na ye be ye na o tweda no ye ho ahwani ho na abeto na me ho ahwani wo ya san dey abesere me
ya kwa me ko tua me na me ko tua
na ma ye ho ahwani US
ye na na tum so no na plan bibia na
ti wa se mo mu ba kwa me ka ho ni aye mienu
akwakora bi a me ko sia no kwa announcement nya ndakura se na ketia o wodi mark kura no osu
woni nkrofo sa fa program ase o hu jese de ohia ne abotre
etibi me ko share one
corner ebitimi share wabufu
me ko share one corner ka tell say me me scan ma jida ba and then man ka se bi kura mfa me ho
jese opese o ya me hu se ono na o ye program
because say energy na e ba no kotoko team na e ba oluma jina kura ntimi nyina ho opese o ba jima na se jabure nya abotre na mo ye bi ba de adure de ma menye o tinkra kura ntimi nka ba no ka tinkra
chinchina o so be
ka tinkra ntimi nka
na chinchina o so be ka
na so nya abotre na be
ebi ha adwen o ebi ha adwen eto de bia na we abeka ba bibia gu asum o kana na we so ba debi men
I saw mutia sese ejuma obiri ebo abeba no waji scan dada
ye di trade ye dada
sa ketefu yi otu no kokro so mani
mo bi last minute ay mami a o
na da wona obo
meni abeka ko je mami ko shia ye bi ase afere je se be ka hwa wontie
o ti ase o
so hu no
ai mahu Meanwhile, we have been paid already.
Let's
be professional here. Officers can ba. I think they are doing ko jisika. And now all man fa doano anyisika. Enti ni buafu. Ya me ka tia. Yeah. All just so bufu. Me yama me program. A year nyina de hia pa ne nsawa. Forget all other things. De hia wo ye mu pa.
This is ka ma monyu.
Enti no wo de na wo chinchim ho no de efe. But since nsawa bad ya. Baby jina. Ni anye obi payment ayi $10,000, $5,000.
Obi okro me mouse ka pudu because me money din. Me say na one man scale with me mowudi. Obi a be bonza.
O se enko boketi.
Waku kwa me yemfiri ho na ya wie I said ya bra wa sha adwuma ase.
Wa
okay wa sha adwuma ase sanse ene de wanyagifo kese agifo kese aba odo gifu bi aba
hotel be yina
ya ni dindi hotel
ba ma men kase mi che na fo se aware se ofo se untumi nware
wa bra na wajai
men ko ware tie
abudi odu kwa na he no abra twa so
da bi ye tie ne se me fo se
obinya na
so wo wiase wo unim ho kofi wuti wo unim se ne wotie minim se ne metie wo unim ho no so hwehwe wo ho first se unya hu wie ebi ko oba bi ho kra onim se be ma ba ko nso no mi ware wa ko ja so de na wo ware mo na enforce o na fro ko fa ni kurati ya ko te no anim guase se tam ne ya se be fa ne makwa broche ya ko edie ne mienu nya ne dia anim guase se tam enti se wo se untumi enware a ha se wo bo football o se be de me sa ne be shego aya foul
what be that
enti no aware ne nya by force so person utumi no ba bi a opeda enko ware Obani make out.
Oh yes.
Na video no kwa me nyache Adom okama ayi bi wo mu ana.
Kedi o se akoko no oya sa o se eh anopedi e de o de magi kibu egu ana.
Na me ken. Because ona ye de nanim na to so ne ade ade.
No we ya do. Na we ya do.
O de magi egu.
Na ke ka sa ke ka. No way. No way.
I'm like, why are you doing all this?
Now, yes, Sankade Rumpo, a woman, I walk on there. I didn't say to you, and I got
I'll tell them to Mokas Hotel, you need to say someone to North Indian home.
No, but I didn't know so crown.
The Nessun Indian, no.
Oh, got on the video there, no. I can't send you a bullet because it's a Muna with you.
And you're fine, and you're fine.
Got any night, not a patchy.
They may drain and money home.
But about
video, no crowd, and a area.
I call again about,
and I'm making.
So no, I call when you share. I'll tell you a bad boy. I don't know. I say, hey, Galabio. I know you're good. I call him a bro.
Yes, you're quite generous already.
Or some about this time police are invited.
Oh, they'll be waiting a police invitation.
Kwame, Aquarana.
I saw Corona of Fraquana.
Yeah, but Aquarana Belmodian or Sankawe.
No, yeah, then.
Or Sanka video no crowd, you to train baby crack, how delicate you.
Me name your only key video.
That would Sanka a bus. I don't put our delicate here.
Yeah, nim recording Mukakande. I can say or telling the recording video.
Oh, it's on one.
Oh, you quality machines.
Yeah, because I saw his hand going to grab the phone at the end of the episode.
So I don't know. And yeah, the phone one set the phone cranes was what this is a pod no so.
Or minimum who pod no honestly.
She said they see a capture.
Just on the trucky baby, you try.
Maybe I will be
on the tripod counter. Come here, cook myself cook chilling.
What are you doing? Quality now. I didn't want analyzing you.
But I say, yeah, can you know the actual power about no or copy more a Bishop Cabinesiam.
I didn't say, and upon the chopper and Banacrano, who did not tell. And some of the social media say, you're fine. But they cannot say, you're Mema, you're Mema. To me, Uncle Fobi Ba, so oh, Warren, now on my tating. Sure, again, say, or Motella gas and 9.
No, see different.
9. No, do not back up. And yeah, them be our worry. I will eat it. Any Musa chicken, you're Jimmy for. And that was awesome, no, it all. Bema wa worry na wo yire eni musa chik bia wagimi
aso oba o yire ni mu wo mpra
enta se wo yire ni mu wo mpra
yeah
I'm trying to get the young began, you don't share ye. Every tit. What I say, Dark hand, I'm out by you, so hand, I'm a band of book room. I sometimes, boy, or Mooney, or Hawkroom, or I was a war. You mean you're holy, make us be a holy person. Before there should be some decency. The moment you sign for marriage, there should be some decency.
Yes, I will respect no. Said na Louis heading crack rabba beka say, "Oh no, no problem." But say we did need any obu be mo no ba ne de.
Na what dem yeja? You come when
oh sir, we some dey to museum.
Louis Vuitton dem a normal contract. Na tell them so Louis Vuitton.
Omo dey akoto say for na ga chi nkrofo ba be he.
Fake.
Ya chi nkrofo say dey.
Stadium ho ha no mbo match no.
Oba ni nyina mu no.
Ko ba hore na match da for my careful. Sa ma no, omo pato pay mu eden. To omo mpempa.
Na se be ya mpanye dede.
Ai oba na match da. Oba na match da for my eden.
O pato pay mu eden papa pato prabe den be eden.
Wo de wo bolo bi rock wo da.
O he.
Na fun pepe mu.
Scientifically no yes bolo for no. Ai ade say match for no.
Ono awa dance o ti we.
Ade bolo bi rock no.
Na o ye o jo ye say refi. Gay yeah.
Now I'll tell you, Bolo.
Let me see.
I'll tell you.
That's what Rebecca say.
Pam. Also, the Opa Cobizano.
Also, the Opa Cobizano.
In fact, me kind on. When I was our perception, say, because if one day, Sabinia say. But say no be the dance here chire me no kan.
It's not always the dance here no. It's not always the case. And say the akwa ne power no. Also ono kwa na ne wan. Also ono ne de say the si eye kan me pa me so bisa. Also oro clean na kasa manu say. Eso man ya me kan. Oni no tell you.
Difference be any.
Na o ba me no be the dance with because ma de ne de opa ko bisa di paro. Me da from.
Aso ko so di pano say na tie.
Ono de die no. Ha
na
you tini for bi ni a so mu ntwa taw.
Yeah. Omo de match na mo pe no. On list e bi no a omo
o so mu and
oba anye hwe ya sa ono na na fuka puduro.
Ya de.
Omo bo mo di ni so nyina anye akasifo. Omo nyina tete say no a.
O research ko say match ofo no bebre na wa bo kunta no
omo gram say omo ntwate. Say ya sikin so aba bonti aba because man ya.
Oso be say ba ni pono.
Osipono no.
Na pono nyi liga okrom a o na fe ne be ba.
Da bi also always say ebe ye because o say as we notice afi bia no na leak aba eba na sa no a e man kwala no.
Da bi ti kromo pono nyi liga.
E kon do say on behwe sa na me.
Me ba ansa na be to aso say ebe pono na gasa no obi ama ho kwan say obi nye pono.
Da be liga.
No sa ne hwe no say ye de o mo ma o
nyi liga.
Nyina
o to kra ya kire.
Yes.
Don't just me talk cassette no. Ye o mo mutum ba ye nchen ba hwe say bi wo ha ye be kire.
Ah wa ton pono na pen.
Baby say no the difference I know some pass. Do because so pe bia no aka che no
me ba cho muntie me wa sem bika. Enye se onwonko asem abenti.
Yeah.
Why don't ho kan say ya na ade a. Sex taste baby ababa like leaks baby ababa okrimu. Especially this year nko ade abayi.
They say come so for na sell mu lead. Minim de aba come so. Na kwa musician no so de no.
Kwa ma me wie. The me person me can e was asem we hu say e yom no mo de yom abrabo e wum say ade na wo ye no e mra ma kwan say yes ha but omo no mo de yom ho e no mo akwa akoye say ade no e ho anim gu ase e beba o e ho den e beba o e yom mo asem itino anka yenyai life mom but for hotel ade na e bae no I don't want us to treat it as all those ones na ba sen kono
because of the minor na
because of akola ninti no ono de e be yanka yen punish on girl ni na especially girl no because the ade omo ye na enyo ya ase ya bu ye ni egusu na obi e ka na to pane ene ne be ma se de tie ne ade na see they need to be punished for the omo de sa akola na form you might think sa akola we obegina obe bam no hwe sa de we esunsun so boni ebetimi anya wa akola ne so anyone hwe yi a akola no age mate the ono so betimi di akoye because of the wide experience because unim say akola ni rua mu no na ka poguso a obu ne pon
ansa na omu ye anya ne first time ne o so wan tiam wa anya hwe o ye use
na ko tiam we ko tiam
na no de bukura we de
ni ma de kro ni omo ye mo ntiase
bo wa ne ho ye ne dade e ya ne ba de betre several times
kwame
o sha fa na innocent onim de ko
o sha we di be sen
akra no cha
enti na me say de obebro
e wo mu say e
me ka be man 5 o
ti trade na ai kasa ye actually talk anyone
yeah
aso wem na no friend mama so ati ase enti me de ne say banka ye omo asem anu de sisi ni
gan de o fine mo
so ye kasa mo enwi aso gan ye fine me de anka ye omo case se wona open na okoye wade a nyo bi e ko show say for record ho nti de sini nyina de ye omo case ye nya omo hwe ni e be gya akọ baabi a enfa me ho but for this one that involves akola ne de the mother needs to be punished and because we irresponsible behavior kese pa how can you be doing this
oliki video ne so
it doesn't matter
video ade ya bana mu no yi free ade no yi free system no
kwame before it na me ka say the SCC ni nyina no omo investigate here whoever leaked it whoever okra wo share kra ho timi chew me de ho no ye njai ma law na law but the me person me can say for this particular one anke beji aka se omo anom de omo na because the abesi ko na yehu obi a ya punish no e omo asem but this one there with the child involved as I say a punish lady no because oba akola
papa na nkasa
me wie oba wo ne oba ete na untimi enhwe enkwakra saa de we
na brade na untimi na o he no we na wo da na
be so o fi o omo ya de no
asa na oro ne ho nya no so asa odi asese nkyire we
minim sa kwa
wo da na mpese no jare o si aha etu unim sa no wa e bia wudi ni koje obi ana na akora ni si agro we ni mu
single room mo so telling her that
irresponsible on the part of the woman say wunim say be ma won ne twempena aba one oba beda o akola at that age akola no cry was also naked whether say no odware o so no ye den o and you couldn't even lock the door now ma abofran timba no it's say ya twena so na eya disuade ma others because we enema bebre koso ebinum efie they are not doing this say omutwa babonten ama alikia me hu but ebinum won mo ade omu nwen sa adwen say akola endu a certain age and so we expose you akola to these things
na no kana me ka say
one kasa no battle fie no
and so you have
to do that
yeah
say me nyom go fie me say
to do that
na me be ma gina some da be
no be ma gina so
because omo ye woman
no don't do that me boys see sen kameka so omo ye mema but me ko gina gari na junior be gina na junior be gina no Debbie I won't do that
yeah ma no munimi no ne adware but say enim de na ba oba kra nyi hu nkyere wo ba
say baby ewi ase no say wan hwe yi a on kola no
ono obi eni bi ani so
omo ye
so yi ku a yem ba no
hwe enkola na eba na so smart such that wan hwe yi na niema bi say no wan hu ha wa be krakra no from them one de betimi aba no eye bone na enkola te say de hu no video mu bi ni unhu bi no mutimi ko gina obema ho ne nyonko bema o no person ko fa no
na
what I say udi say sa na ma na ya na efie
exposure no
exposure to
and
they want to practice it
yes omusa omo hwa ade mo
enkola me ayi kakra me ye school yes they learn by observation at that age no and yes sa time they wo chere no yes they ohun bia abra na junior kitikiti asem rekwa maka wada me pon adwuma nwumre bia na me du fie a ohun mi agidi no abantimi so ye pe no mafa no na me de na bo me bo if I enter my bedroom baby light no wo no me wu amu na pe na me de me sa for no ma so light ni see I did that thing for some time I won him say fe me fa no obehia me na me fa no bo me bo a me bie do na no mo de sa for no so light
so de o ye no
so de
wa observe ya na now on so practice it is one hwe ya de wo ye na wo ba na ehwe no ochina bi na okwa akoye wo obi ba so that is why they need to be punished me nyese bi obi asem na banti wo de enye wo na enti no wo yi na gum but enye say na nka kola bia mam na mo amai ma de mo ba mo sanye bi me I don't care but for sad de no as say a punish mo me nu na say they are going for it no
I don't know much about the law but there should be a law for that but any what they are any there should be a law say come maybe so also anke e mu nyina so ye panish
but sadia no kra menti ase say wo ne oba ye bibi na wo se wo be video
Ofi eyo mo asem but
no but sadia no kra no enye
yes so to ma enchima
ma wan because all your background na say wo say bia be ma me ne ye bibi o say yenya embre bia oba no kra betimi akwa report
say yan kra da so kra beto ya kra ye say nya yes go record nto
because menti ase be ma woni pa wonim sadia wo ye bia me fa me yirechi wo si me video dia ato me phones na me wo ho na me hwa na
say ma hotel yire ne bu afu hotel so de ne nam so na aliki video no no na ama oba ne bu afu pa hotel kra wo ba less than 4 months
wow abonti ya
ni nyina wo so on kan kire obi a but de oye no ha no ti se ono so ahyase kasa me fo se to da bia yemfa nidie ema ema aware kra the institution marriage no so fo se
nidie ne obuom
de bia di besia no se o fo se untumi a anya by force single people bebre wo ho what you say oba oberi ma wo se untumi nimra no so a untumi nkobo football na mfa won san go e fa
de na na de she
what you say nti yemfa eno ensi wo na yentumi ntin hotel e wo nko asa enche na emre no
yanku ye
to the on tele okuma so je bad so dia ba wo unim je bad
je bad
matisa man for say dia
but ono no men said dan hwe
wa
je bad nya enyum to
je bad ifo kuma asaka ya
ono so ne dia ba and also na make
as a kuma say na
ready so we do anyway on
say no pesiki kwa mitina sekra
pesiki adasi na be abeka ne yakum so nkrosu ayi ahwe obi kana me ka bi na se me hunu ya meda aka
o je ba
za ni nyina ye brother ni nyina ye video asame ya make yo and now circle he ya mete ha me ye me phone ena guy bi be swap ni phone o be swap ye na boy ni gyina na wakoyi boy no ne azigi o se hwe we mi nipa boni ni ametim dia blackmail o wa be swap phone na wa tiata o fu say wa delete wa club bi aba mi ni circle phone mi ni ma wo meyi
onye serious
okoya akoyi ye na o se me hwe
onye serious
me ye me phone onim wo baby na o se me hwe akwala na o be swap phone sisi ana ena one ma mi peni o one ma mi peni ena we video
God's favorite hotel is naturally obufo. After that,
one of the phone coin. That's very important.
Very important.
Phone, so that if it should happen that phone,
phone say into the message. There's no need for yes, I know.
And son, I my man can't say me jump.
Club BBL, but boy, no, Mr. Secretary, I'm in a
one research.
Oh, you video no me phone no de chem no senior. So boy no so happy ni phone
me phone.
Shadia also no de chere me.
Ehwe ho. E ma screen no. E pae. And necessary me ye phone na me to ye nche. I think say na iPhone ayi bakuya omo ankwa omo jump call X na ha X ne ba so no ache. And me de call iPhone for no hono say omo ensisa screen many omo kasae e mo che me how much I be cost me adi na me prepare so day na me kono listen mini porn bia e wo me phone so
yeah
but your information bi wo no mo ese obi hu ti se adwuma mu a mails ni ade na obi be come ni mail ni ade because of that no me copy bia fi phone so minim how they were going to go about it me copy bia off the phone now me call you no surprisingly not no say the on be no cry say it was just swift me call no so me ntwa minim say bia me di ko job me te wona me hwe na omo de omo yi hwehwe o ye ya wa yiwe ya pa wa me phone na ko me so me so ya pa afi and I'm wait say me kura nka me ya yes bia messages bia wo so emails ni ade obi be kwa hu nti no me clear bibia off the phone before me call for them to replace the screen. How much more we are aware say why record it nudity na no phone so
obi o na adwene say wa clear obi o na adwene say wa clear so na wo kan obi wa delete but iPhone no kura no delete kura na say wo recently deleted now say yes
uko yini na free phone kwa so di mo obi kwa say reset phone
bibia
na say ko zero
na say me to phone na
and no cry no according to them no you are still not safe
yes o meti ya ben cycle boy ni me nim de o ye ba me sure say opo baby
abra me go school no
yeah
me copy there, and I need now 2 pen drives. Need the same brand na back 16 gig na things about 8 or something, and I needed to copy something from my laptop to the other one, and I think in me here space. Intina me clear back on so na my and I mistakenly the thing that I was going to work on a school project too, and I me call clear no mum efi pen drive no so na me say gumiti na say ye urade mawu. So just having a conversation keke after me bad and I mean technical guys nam Charlie today the I finish the hour we I do they say so when if you still have the pen drive you beat me and I'm so me who said we be we know so what's the term like open say formatting I'm so my formatting drive no so don't worry there na also from 19 could be yes software I'm going the software be bam dey na the film say I feel be a film na to traffic na so imagine say why you be aguso na also wa clear pen drive no so here they will just do it there
no kwan say about to
be honest first side no enko video
phone enya wo de betimi ayira
ba kofi omre che se utwa nso na se anwumre boko
na wa wo hwe wade ya
wo di reminiscence
there be na wo friend na ni komo na monka mazemu
that reminiscence the best no the best one
say we record wo wadwim
is to play back in your mind
the person then you guys will even talk about it
play it back in your mind akokora bi no
I'm just doing scratches
it's never true akokora someone can say if you are young, do all the damnedest things, so that someday when you are old and gray, you have things to reminisce. What I say, if you are not what you are bankum na kumya you come say na.
No okay. 1997. Juma na udi.
Yam free hana yam konsem fufrum. Say the kind is where no. Any I want some fufrum no. Akwa makwa pie video bi so a osofu Roger.
Do ba hande yana.
Debi. Ose maami bi. Ti.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fine, please, sorry. But hear me. The body what did torso.
Why?
I am sorry to announce to you that your husband will not make it. He will die.
Or police will die.
The amani yari tawanu sesiye. Aye nipa bi omodi asema tono so. Ami e jeli nipa. Tadi ami woni said there was a medical report. Na mudi bi say
wa kwakuma mi ntwaso na wonim.
Me asem na me ntiase o.
Ye wo mu ni say.
Wo na wa hwefu ayi.
De wo mu ni say maami a wakọ papa ya sori we no si ni kunu ye inspector oyare. Oyare 8 years. Na osofo yi say okunu adi bone bi pa na bone a papa na di nyina ne se ntoko bi si ogalamse site ewo sankragua ho ba bi na ba ko di abufuo ade ade bo ba ko kun no tidie no opata no eno mo de to charge no to no so no akum nipa no na police inspector yi akoje 900,000 Ghana cedis.
Asama wo kan say na fact no susu mu asama na wo kan
oba no si oba na nkasa no muton se eye no kre oba no si wote obi ne ye di sika no ba ye efie wura so mu bi ma ene ye kan ma no ama ya jeli akwa no 45 years
wonim ho hwe ono kwa pata keke
era say police ni yare
o yare
na sofo so
osofo si obo so obetimi owenya nkwade a wo si obenya nkwade a oni ni kunu ensan enko kan kire court se akwa no nyi wono ne di awu no na nipa na odi awu ni sikani na odi sika ne bre no na yenchi no ansa na wonya nkwanya sa de ubewu wo si oni CID ni ba ko enom ko na vie sa de en yirina no mutu
ba sa de na ya wo si wo hwe wo nuanim onya hwe ayede ni kotume jeli no 45 years 50 years it want
akwa na o si akwa na 10 years
was in life.
Woda.
So what di ada se din kuruma to no.
Yes, into woda.
When your friend irreparable damage.
Yes. 10 years no cry now was spend. No dey you cry 10 years no cry na bra boy.
Ni kunu owu a ono oba no so be because ka na papa nde bae no na ote hobi odi bi o kan o se yes no kra no se ni mani na be
na wonim no kra no so wenti me ntu kunu fo
Charlie, we one bompa no bia nkofo bibia amesane owi o.
I signed it.
And number bia o.
Se and Sadio we yes no ho. Ebi yo abanfo na bi.
Oh yeah. It
asem no be Nigeria kwa dey say common it me chill.
It is really their swag.
Yeah, to ko say e wa.
But evidence must come to play.
Evidence no way.
See I did now ono na ebo kwa.
Nipa na ono ye yihwe mame nka Amina you turn back case mame nka.
See I did ono bo kwa
mame nka say bi esi wo court na ye fe no sorry so we case no onipa na ono ko witness na ade no no be kan wo radio society na me mid morning ena yesi yi wa cause fear and panic wo country no ne den na asem ne court so omo ko court na back and forth sa ne girl no na ye ma multimedia lawyer so ko and no more say final one before hearing a beba no. As I said, me appear or court me the host
as the host of the program.
Yes, and I may call me record the interview. No baby, I get on a car. You may record a honor baby. And I say, like I said, me record no. I want Dex so Bako me de share me suit me or her. And I'm recording full interview. Then I know me de share this side. And I'm a coy. When him say me could do you know. Na lawyer na handle case no minim say me kwa akoto na why ono so was hoping say me bana ono me be kasa no wa coach me ansa na unfortunately for me could do court one na ono case aye ongoing no ono lawyer ogina mu a odi after that case ni pen na ye frɛ me case no say me megina adakam na onim me coin na ono di case no a me gina ho no no wana couple bi bejira me nchen wa body suit kama no so are you the guy from Adom FM na so no so just okay come me minim say bia or me side I don't catch him but when him never go so great I don't catch him say woni bibi case no wo to baby na again about radio no so it no enya fi na kwa ya bia wo ya wo de so wo de woni wo de na ayi tape no I say provide brand say wo na am say I no say fabra and am yi there you know no and am there timide man na pen no so good into ye be free see our I feel they free case here
akwa na all the other side
I feel yes say on the state prosecutor no I'm telling you because all this one am in court ni bi lady ne lawyers na into him I think say a lawyer I canative I'm so na
Professor Canative
yeah enti we any case na pena ye frame me case no be no hey Jerry I don't know now so lawyer was oh Charlie what pe on ya was I send come to me brief you pass and go but you okay you let's go and I'm coaching that can enti me jia that come na ohwe manimu and you start your own bisa me the genesis of the way na me can de me nim na pepe ne ade a dino me answer questions ni na nti umu na mu say oboni tinko tim say ekoye
mo
na we na judge ni bisa question bi me feed the exact question no but it was a tricky question as me answer yes sir e won implication say the na me answer no so a e was say the tie into obisa no my confused and na me say so say man tinti my lord if obetimi answer ababi mu a and also okay no osan bisa and the same said obisa na pepe na no see happen am so not that I know that was the answer I'm the mayo me can not that I know na me kasa no na mu say no ya hwem anim say and I say come again and I'm saying repeat and say not that I know I feel the next year or time na dey now they show up and one of dismiss the case no I feel pay by me say lawyer so I say on mommy I say hey
where the
Sa last question no anka yes I can say you be say to action for and now can no so anka we do the way they and one
Nadia never also can not that.
Because me who dear men
and then there's a quality crowd quite so we can share. One
before. And so what bro did him. And you want the prosecutor no and come me call to on the line now. Anka assemble fee. Until later I feel no who human you tell me catch a lawyer the might only say to see the way you grab the man, but fool in Anka. No sir, why must he take this thing from you?
To now no they quieting.
Based on that, you know.
Because Anka according to said the lawyer Anka say him play. We na that time no me see me the amano be hwa na ono enuo eti afi u tape no evidence no ewin so what as eti na me so me bone tu am be
hono kran so ye pa
on say
na say ba no ma twa
ko dia konti e ba sa pa e be ka say eh ene want me afa evidence na it means that oboa and as e be say dia ko another day say ne monsan you see that
the court assembly over born ban
share
bon ban say be e bi nkoto
kwa ebi to na kwa kuyekwe apostle Augustine Smart say with the phone call repairs
or say fato maintenance or
say set or see yes settings fato maintenance mode answer
yes I access to the files
no kra nipa say ni nim sa ade no
papa to phone abranche the friend no abedon onipa kwaku na wono yo bi a oye irrigator make us say utie na osi na en birthday
yeah
nti Albert donko
munima no
happy birthday nkoma nyame nhira no nye okese
na say obi di birthday ba me di ya che o
nti so betimi
ya pa mo amudi di birthday
mo fa bi
say wan ya won na taye na wan ya
afọ ni bi kura timi
ba kakra gu no so ai
o nyame be hira no nyame be tutu na mo SCA e de ama no o mani sika say ba bon nyina go wie sika ya ka nyina de
man yi da ko ese yetres ne ye kana wasem ye aso ne on jisunsun sem de ende sem na o ka kire me no echi ai on de em say
to da kra no ne man no problem
kwa tele bia ne kwa man we bisa na o ka da ye ho ase na bisa waso da ye o twi plane da no se da bi em che se untwi plane da nti unse wonso ho da ye o da wadwene enna anyama ho hu na no o play bi back ya ma wo etinye spiritual bi asem
it means that omo be dan ankrofo of farm no je say omo no
omo just want no be for
why asa na na me
asa we dey for 400
we for free ya pon
o ba iya omo je kwada yemsa kwada
mi 쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 올통벌 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선어해 점잖아
nipa be kura ni we ya san be kura
완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 올통벌 그런
right so you fast down my aboa for na yen to adwumedi no so Daffy's Health and Beauty or the Ohima feminine measure so me we na eboa no wanya regular menstrual flow na fe menstrual pains na tu ase I feel your bana or confidence level no down because I say on wa unni gidie wo ho the patcho Daffy's feminine cleanse who use you be clear all the unpleasant vaginal odors in if you kusu kumanu etwayopo kama de amount your Daffy's Healthy Glow Shower Gel and moisturize or dull looking skin or improve sunburns e boa ma unya natural skin tone wa bra and bleach skin no be na skin look beautiful and younger and I want Daffy's acne cleanser and also clear pimples and rashes how do you feel with the any Daffy's hair growth from super team no for broom fe kama products in now available in most of the cosmetic shops and face so health shops be na imo do door pan dey na one friend 0596611277 afi 02094 the first second number be 02074911414 and yes I reach akwan e East Legon close to AH Hotel and Kumasi so your Tech Junction near Bank Bogas Furniture. As they do, I'm a synthesis tank, water storage tank, heavy pa, baby, fakwa kransu. Obe try a more a year, 7-year warranty, was so. Empire in you and you're what they said tortoise in years or trash, their tortoise, actually, their bone, and your friend a synthesis tank now, so I can't synthesize a bushano. Your agent be rabbits me. I told you a few months, and yes, our friend was 0244 335 168. And I'll be to me so I shop it online. www.centersgh.com. Centers tank because they are strong and they are tough. As they do on air, call my Kel Charcoal toothpaste. We a toothpaste. Yeah, the charcoal be the end of the eye. Would you choose a mouse, a pie fit off a fair. When you swim, was no gum, you're strong and healthy. As some boy, I prevent cavity. Where deep from 6 years, at their crow, with me, you should Kel Charcoal toothpaste, not their choosing. Never bow, I can you say now so. They are available pharmacy shops and name. Supermarkets name stores name even provision shops are holding in our corner bisa ubenyebi now better door they are now afraid Samara Company Limited 0246864798 and our free 050-145-4462 Kel Charcoal toothpaste that's a happy smile. Now Accra, am I ready now? And they Pro-Ride 2026. And so Anna Airbaso, the 7th edition. We are Ghana's finest urban cycling event. Anna Airbaso. Now we know two exciting events. The fun ride and the elite ride and the Basso. Now the fun ride no Basso Nyame Adom Saturday the 22nd of August 2026 at the University of Ghana campus, starting from the diaspora halls at 7 a.m. We a 30-kilometer guided ride. Now open to cycling enthusiasts, families, corporate groups, students, and the general public. Bet me participate now absolutely free. It is open to all. Open so register, just dial *778*001# and now call www.prudential.com.gh. Come with your bike and helmet. If you do not have one, bikes and helmets will be provided. Now, Muhammad enjoy free health screening by Life Healthcare Clinic, plus fun games and activities. Yeah, now so you're the Ebremo. Nothing elite ride, and no 112-kilometer competitive race. And no, it better take place at Boteman Highway, so on Sunday, the 6th of September 2026 at 12 midday. Registration is open to cyclists with a UCI license or through cycling clubs under the Ghana Cycling Federation. The elite ride offers the public a chance to enjoy world-class, cycling right here in Ghana, while the fun ride gives everyone an opportunity to ride for health, wellness, and a greener future. Both events are free to attend and open to the general public. Pro-Ride 2026 is brought to you by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana in partnership with the Ghana Cycling Federation, with support from the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Ghana Police Service (MTTD), National Road Safety Authority, University of Ghana Sports and Wellness Directorate, Ghana Tourism Authority, and Ghana Olympic Committee. Media partners the multimedia group CTFM as well as GTV Sports Plus. Pro-Ride 2026. Paddle for health, ride for a greener future.